I think it was Amsterdam.
You took like a train to Amsterdam?
Yes, we went by train. And the name of the ship was Mongolia.
Mongolia?
Mongolia. A funny name.
So you took the ship, and this was what year was this?
1921.
1921. And it took how long to get over?
I told you it took us a long time. When we came to Ellis Island, we had a stay. It took about 2 weeks to travel to America.
Did you stop over in England, or?
Yes, we stopped over. I remember when I saw the black man.
That's in Amsterdam.
Yes. But we traveled. Where did we take? Someplace in Paris we took the boat. Where was their port?
In Paris?
I think so.
I don't. Oh, so you picked up the boat in Amsterdam?
What?
Where did you pick up the boat?
It was, no, Amsterdam was our first stop.
Was your first stop? So you picked up the boat somewhere else?
Yes.
I would say what?
But was it maybe in Hanover?
It might be Hanover or Germany, or it could have been Denmark. No.
By someplace.
And
name it, and maybe I'll recollect.
Gothenburg?
What?
Gothenburg? No. Well, I'm thinking of something in Denmark. Not in Denmark, right? Germany, maybe.
Maybe someplace in Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
Maybe it was Hanover. I don't know.
And it was called Mongolia.
Yes, the ship was called Mongolia.
And then you went to New Amsterdam. I mean, New Amsterdam. You did go to New Amsterdam, then Paris, somewhere.
Yeah, we went to Paris.
Were you allowed to get out of the boat?
No. No, I don't think so.
What were the sleeping arrangements like? Did you
very nice.
You had your own room?
No, I slept. We had beds, 1, 2, 3. You know, it was like I had to get off the bed. I had to go down with a ladder.
So who did you stay with?
And people.
Well, your cousins. You went over with. You came over with Isidore.
Yes, but
and Frida.
Men were separate than the women, I think.
And Joe. You came over with Joe.
Yes.
So the men were something. So you stayed with Frida, maybe?
Maybe, yes.
And did you stop in England? No.
No, not in England.
So it was from Paris all the way to New York, Ellis Island.
I think we stopped in Amsterdam, I remember.
This is
Okay.
Alright, this is the second part of a 2-part miniseries. And date is this.
The second chapter?
Alright, Grandma.
Yeah.
Tell me more about when you came over on the boat. You stopped at Paris. And then what?
I don't know whether it was Paris.
Doesn't matter. So go on.
Maybe it was someplace in Poland. Gdańsk, there is a port. But I think it was like a German one. Hanover, maybe.
Hanover? Then, you went to,
Yeah. We went to...
You got to New York, right?
What?
You got to New York, right?
Gdańsk?
New York.
It's not New York. Poland.
No, you got to New York on the boat when you came over.
Sure.
What was the first thing you saw when you got over?
The first thing we went to Manhattan, the East Side. My cousin took us to this family, Beeler. They lived on the East Side, and we stopped there. And then from there we went to Fall River.
Fall River, Massachusetts.
Yes.
Who's at Fall River?
Well, my cousin that brought us over lived there, and his
Donna
sister.
Beeler? Donna Beeler and Samuel Beeler? Who lived there?
Samuel. His name was Sam too. Sam. I have an Uncle Sam and a cousin. The cousin is Anna Glassman's brother. The one from the 8 children. No, that's the father. The father. Ann Glassman's father. Brought us to his mother's house. No, to my uncle's house.
And who's your uncle?
Sam Beeler.
Sam Beeler, right?
Yeah. And the baby, I lived there with them, Harry and I.
So you, Isidore Beeler, Frida Beeler, and
No.
And their son Joe.
This is another Beeler.
No, but you came over with them on the boat.
Yes.
With Joe Beeler too.
Joe Beeler and his mother and his father and my brother. We were 4. How many? 5 people.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people.
No, my brother and I is 2, and they were 3.
Oh, you came over with Hirsch.
What?
Harry. You came over with Harry, your brother.
Yes. And no, we were 5.
But the first thing, when you were still on the boat, what was the first thing you saw?
I saw New York.
Did everybody get real excited?
Yeah, well, I was a little disappointed. In my mind, when I came, I want to tell you how disappointed I was. When he took us to Fall River, and a Friday morning we came, and I passed by the houses. They were something like New Jersey, you know the houses. The 1 and 2 family houses, and I said to my cousin, "This is New York? This is America?"
Why, what did you expect?
I thought that Fall River is not like New York.
Right, you thought the whole United States was like New York.
Yes, I thought so.
You didn't think it was paved with gold though, right?
And, well, I thought that Fall River has to be like New York, like America. But I found out that Fall River is a small town, and New York is big, with big buildings, and Boston is big, and this is big.
Didn't you want to live in New York?
Sure, I came to New York.
Didn't you want to live there though? Did you want?
I came and I worked in New York. I worked in Fall River first.
Right. What did you do in Fall? Where did you work in Fall River?
In a factory. And
Doing
Main
what?
Street. And the main street there, upstairs. And a lot of girls worked there.
In what? Sewing, right?
Yeah. My cousin took me where she worked.
Right.
And the boss hired me right away. I came up, and Monday morning I went to work. And I saw how the girls are sitting with the electric machines and how fast it goes. You know, at home we have a machine that you use the foot, and it's slow. Here it goes so fast. So when I went home with my cousin, I cried. I said, "I'll never learn that. They won't keep me. I won't be able to work." Sure enough, I beat them all. I became a forelady. The boss promoted me, by the way. I was a sample maker, and then a forelady.
What's that?
When I was a forelady,
What's a forelady?
like a supervisor over the
foreman. A forelady.
A forelady, you call it. So I worked very hard because whatever the girls didn't make right, I used to sit down and fix for everybody. I was very conscientious and I was a big fool. So one day, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I picked myself up and I said to the boss, goodbye, I cannot hold this job, it's too much for me. I'm leaving. And I got myself ready and I came to New York. I wanted to see what America is like. So when I came to New York, it was hard. I didn't know the language so good yet. In the subway, I never saw a subway in the streets. And I bought a newspaper, and they had jobs. So I found that they wanted an operator. And I went up and I got the job. And I worked a day, and I went home, and I didn't keep the newspaper, I threw it away, and the next day I didn't know where I worked. I didn't remember the streets, and everything, and I was so excited with that new job. So I bought another paper, and the ad was still there, and I went to work.
Oh, so you kept that, you found that same job?
Yes, I found it in the paper.
It was sewing again, right?
I was working on the machine.
Was it a shirtwaist factory?
No.
They didn't have them yet?
It's for dresses, house dresses, children's dresses.
What year was this about, 1922, 23?
No, when I came, in 20, I came...
21.
In 21, yes.
So this is like the same year.
And I lived in New York.
Who'd you live with in New York? Did we have cousins there?
With the Beeler.
Which one?
The one, my uncle's brother.
Oh, your other uncle.
No, Basha's husband was Beeler. My father's sister.
Oh, Bosch?
Yeah, she was...
Sholem. You mean Sholem? Oh.
Yes. Sholem and Sholem's brother.
Who was Sholem's brother?
The one I lived with in New York, Beeler.
What's his name?
I forgot his name. Wait a minute, let me remind myself. How can I forget it? I know his wife's name was Dina. I can just kill myself. I lived there so much and I knew them.
Dina is Beeler.
What?
Dina is Beeler. There's
No,
a Dina Blythe
they
too?
Beeler.
So there's a Dina Blythe too.
Oh, Harry Beeler. His name was Harry Beeler. And Sholem was my uncle. Sholem Beeler. They were brothers.
Right, and Basha is your real aunt though. Your aunt by blood.
Yes. She married a Beeler.
Right.
Her husband's name was Sholem. And that was Sholem's brother, Harry Beeler.
So, but Basha and Sholem stayed in Europe though.
Yes.
They got killed.
They were here in America, the other. Harry Beeler was in America. How did I...
But your uncle and aunt stayed in Europe.
Yes, the others were killed.
They were killed, but their son...
Yeah,
their two sons came here.
was in America.
Their two sons came here. Harry Blythe and...
Harry Beeler was her son.
Right.
But this is an uncle.
Right. He came. Harry Blythe came.
Yeah, Harry and his brother came.
Ben
Zion, yes.
How about their sister, Chana?
They were killed there. They didn't come. They were married and they had families, and they were in Europe.
What about the other sister or brother? There was another brother. It was like...
The brother came. There were two brothers and two sisters.
Yeah, so the other sister stayed.
No, both in